we'll explain everything that is going on here.
Yes.
But when you are on a balloon, when you had that first talk, what was the emotion that accompanied that first?
When I had the first pop, my question was, Nani amelala kwa class? Because we had a very strong one.
That should indicate to you that safeguarding is the responsibility of all of us.
Everyone.
Safeguarding is a shared responsibility. It requires every sector of society to work together to protect the dignity, rights and well-being of children and vulnerable adults. To strengthen this collective commitment, the Justice and Peace Commission, the Safeguarding Office and Catholic Care for Children in Kenya, convened a safeguarding workshop bringing together chiefs, Nyumba Kumi leaders, church leaders, human rights promoters, peace builders, social justice agents and other community stakeholders from different regions of Kenya.
We have a workshop or a training in collaboration with Justice and Peace and CCCK alongside Safeguarding Office. And the target audience is the chiefs, we have the Nyumba Kumi, we have the human rights teachers, we have the peacemakers, we have the social justice agents, we have the human rights promoters, gender justice, and so many opinion leaders also in the forum. Very important for us.
The workshop sought to strengthen participants' capacity to safeguard children and vulnerable persons by equipping them with practical knowledge on safeguarding principles, legal frameworks, referral pathways and effective responses to cases of abuse, neglect and exploitation. Through interactive sessions, case studies and practical action planning, participants explored the critical role in building safer communities while enhancing collaboration among institutions that work to protect vulnerable members of society.
This exercise was just to open your minds to the fact that things may not always be what they look like. The person abusing a child could even be a senior, or an auntie, or an uncle. Often someone close and trusted. Even by Nayenyu, within your office, an enforcer, there is someone who has identified vulnerable households, lakini alikuwa na kania pale, and they utilize that vulnerability to their advantage. So whatever strategy you have, it must be airtight and not linear. It must be multifaceted.
The Catholic Care for Children in Kenya program added an important dimension to the workshop.
We need stakeholder engagement. Care reform is a journey, and it's not a one-day's journey. It's a journey that requires a lot of synergy, a lot of collaboration, a lot of networking to be able to support this child from an institution to be unified with the parents, that's for biological families, or reintegrated among the relatives, community-based care, or other alternative forms of care. And with this, we need stakeholders in the community. We need the church, we need the chief, we need the civil society, we need the politicians. We need all people in the community that have a voice to come and support and embrace this journey. That's why for us, the goal of this meeting and the networking bit of it is to ensure that CCCK, alongside with JPIC, we're able now to create synergy. As much as we're enhancing social justice from the side of CCCK and the side of JPIC, safeguarding component is very key.
I was given actually an opportunity to nominate one of the chiefs from the area where I work. So from Turkana, the chief who is here actually is around from the area where I'm working, and even the area is, the children are more vulnerable because even in my school we have refugees. Children who are refugees, in fact, are more vulnerable. And in fact, the case I'm having at hand is actually affecting a child from Sudan, whose case could have been serious if I had not acted fast.
We are hopeful that this kind of training is going to impact and is going to equip these leaders, these chiefs and the community leaders who are here to really address and articulate these issues of safeguarding. There are various challenges that we as the administrators or we as the safeguarders back down the grassroots level, we face daily. one of the main challenges is the reporting mechanism.
Beyond the training sessions, the workshop created an invaluable opportunity for participants to network, exchange ideas and share experiences from the grassroots.
Our systems are weakened, we like giving up, we have no support, but the minor is still exposed and the vulnerable.
So I think as much as we are talking safeguarding, pia kule aspect ambayo
Community education.
community education.
Most people lack awareness in the society.
So I think there should be some legal reforms on cash
The rights
bill,
of
cash bill dealing with defilement cases.
But I think the 2010 Constitution, it needs a lot of reforms like that gentleman said.
Statistics come out and we found, like, I come from Bungoma, unapata wako number 10 countrywide, the rate of early pregnancies. And if you look at them, most of them are happening among the school children.
Yes.
You find grade 6, grade 5, grade
Which
8,
by law is statutory.
which is underage pregnancies.
Exactly.
Underage pregnancies. Safeguarding hapo unashinda sasa, where am I starting with this?
These conversations highlighted practical challenges, including cultural barriers, gaps in coordination, limitations within referral systems and challenges in protecting vulnerable children and adults.
Okay, thank you. I am Abenego Motuku, a human rights teacher from Makueni County, Wote AOSK unit. Working with AOSK in Narok County, which is in Gong AU. Now the situation in Narok compared to the one in Makueni where I'm currently working are totally two different situations. One, in Narok, much or a lot of what happens is influenced by culture. Especially, we had early marriages. We had also FGM. In Makueni, these are rare cases to find.
The discussions also demonstrated that no single institution can address these challenges alone. By bringing together government, the church, community leadership and development partners, the workshop fostered a collaborative approach to strengthening safeguarding systems and closing existing gaps.
In the society that we are living in, we are faced with various injustices, and dealing with such injustices need a shared responsibility to monitor, to report, and to follow up these cases.
This work that we are doing, sometimes you will have enemies within yourselves. When you are struggling to safeguard the children, there could be somebody who is working against it, and sometimes it makes your work hard.
So in my view, having this workshop with the administrators at the grassroots, plus the teachers, the human rights teachers and the peacemakers, I think this is one of those workshops which will address the issues we have in our communities. One, in schools, we get so many reports about child abuse, and if there is no networking with the chiefs and also the Nyumba Kumi, this case may not be reported in the right manner.
Hata hizo concerns zenye tunasema about judiciary and so on and so forth. Kuna kwanga na forum inaitwa court users. We have had sisters even attending. So that is the time, that is the platform you can go and air search.
Court users.
Yes, court users. Everybody can go there. All of us in fact. These are paralegals.
Participants left with strengthened partnerships, renewed commitment and practical tools to champion safeguarding in their respective communities. Together, we can build communities where every child is protected, every vulnerable person is respected and every stakeholder plays an active role in creating a safer society. Because safeguarding is not the responsibility of one institution, it is a shared responsibility that belongs to us all.
1 plus 1 is equals to 2. 2 plus 2 is equals to